Thank you for joining us today on yet another edition of the program Woman to Woman. I'm Adorable Adesuwa Sawage, and it is with great pleasure that I come your way again today. Now, once you are single, a lot of persons, particularly when you're of age, so to speak, of marriage, and you are yet unmarried, people will talk. They will talk about you. Some will say things that are not true about you just because you're single. Now, the question I always ask when people come up with this issue is, should marriage define who a woman is? Is marriage your last bus stop? Is it marriage that will make you successful? You know, some persons believe that, yes, so my bus stop now marriage. I was discussing with the young girls. He said, Auntie, I beg, let me just find one man, marry, and let my life begin. Does marriage makes a woman successful? What does marriage add to a woman? And then when you're single, what are the challenges? What goes with singlehood or spinsterhood, so to speak? These are many more we're going to be looking at today on the program Woman to Woman. And I have with me in the studio a very beautiful woman who is very concerned about women affairs, concerned about the uplift of the woman, concerned about making singles very happy, and to do things that will make them happy. Well, let me not tell you everything that she's going to say to us today on the program. Join me as I make welcome Dorcas Onoge. I hope I got that right. Yes. I've been practicing that name since Onoge. And where are you from?
I'm from Delta.
You're from Delta? Wow, that's lovely.
Thank you.
Delta gets the final. All right, Dorcas, my dear, like I said during introduction, should marriage define a woman?
Marriage should not define a woman. Or should I ask, what angle are you taking it from? Defining a woman in what sense?
Does marriage make a woman a woman? In every sense of it?
In every sense of it, no. Marriage, yes. We are Nigerian, we are African, and it's expected of a woman or a young lady within the age bracket of marriage to get married when it is time to get married. But in the course of life, when the marriage is not forthcoming, marriage then should not be what should make her the woman she should be.
So what are those things a woman should look up to, particularly when she's not married? At least to make you happy, to make her comfortable. Because I see that some women feel inferior when they're in the midst of married women. They are usually not comfortable.
There are a lot of things to make you happy. As a single woman, you can develop yourself. You can learn skills. You can go further in your education. You can become industrious in so many ways. Not being married or waiting for a man to come and knock at your door for marriage should not make you to be inferior in the midst of other women. No. You should work on yourself by what? Getting yourself involved in things that are productive. You can learn trade. You can learn skills. You can do all the things that should make you happy. You shouldn't feel unhappy because you are not married. And being in the midst of people who are married should not make you feel inferior. One, they are not better than you because they are married. Marriage is not a yardstick for happiness. But
the society sees a married woman as having a right, being responsible. You know, the society attach a lot of premium or high premium, so to speak, on a woman's marital status.
Yes, that is African for you. That is custom, as customs demand. Because of the area or our region where we are. As African,
we are very traditional people. We are cultural people. We hold tenaciously
everything that
to our
got to do with tradition with that. But let's look at it critically. Some people choose not to marry.
Okay.
Not being married to some people is a matter of choice.
Without belonging to a religious sect. You know, there are some religion that will say,
Yes.
okay, celibacy is it for me. And they go in. So a woman can just say, okay.
Decide to. Some people
don't wanna
even not
marry.
even in that category. They just choose not to be married. Some, yes, they want to be married, but the man is not there yet. You do not now expect them to start marrying themselves.
That's a big question. Anyway, we are seeing cases of Eve and Evelyn getting married nowadays, you know.
That one is beyond Africa culture. That is not our culture.
Okay.
Our culture is for a woman to get married to a man, and for the man to come and ask for the woman's hand in marriage.
That's the case of Adam and Eve now.
Yes, that's how it should be done. So, in the period of waiting, as a woman, let's not digress from your question that says
Good.
if he's married and make a woman
That makes a woman a woman.
No, at that point is the best time for you to work on yourself. Improve on yourself. Add knowledge to knowledge. Add value to yourself. So that by the time the man will come, the man will know that certainly or definitely I'm going to meet a wife.
This one is wife material.
Yes, this is
1,000
wife
yards.
material. You should not allow the what your friends that are married will say to you to not determine how you behave.
Apart from what friends will say, do you know there are some young ladies or women who are supposed to have been married but not married, and the bashing, the tongue lashing, the insults, the abuse that they get from their immediate family, particularly mothers. I know of there's this girl that came and said she's at the brink of committing suicide if something is not done. You know why? She's got a good job. We're still talking with her. She's got a good job. She's doing well. You know, lives in the same compound with her mom, but not in the same flat, but they live in the same compound. It's like a family thing. So she has her own small area where she occupies in the compound. And then, you know, most times when she's at home, that's when the mother will bring issues. Hey, the dogs in this house are littering. One just littered though. The hens in this house are hatching and bringing forth their chicks and all of that. The human being in this house, I don't know. You know, when she, I thought she was joking. She said, "Okay, don't worry, I'll bring a recording for you." When this is her biological mother, so when she starts, and unfortunately, all her younger ones are married. She's the one who is not married. It's not as if she's not beautiful. She's beautiful. She's got a good job, you know. And then the mother said, "The human being in this house, I don't know when they will come and knock, not to talk of when we will come and do a mugu and all of that." You know, every day of her life, she gets such a bashing from her own mom. Now, not to talk of what she hears from the society, because she's above 40. It's not her fault that she's not married. You get what I'm saying? But is she going to force a husband on herself or what? So, no, you know, such a woman who is going through a lot, how do you expect that woman to function in the society who is already losing it?
Okay.
In fact, she has lost hope. Not hope of not getting a husband, but hope of leaving because of
The pressure she's
Thank
facing
you.
from the mom.
So how should because she's not alone. It's not a peculiar thing, it's common. Particularly these days where women, they go school, you know. It's common these days to see a woman 40 plus, not married, and then some can hold their heads high, but like there is the majority of them fall into the same category. Well, this is my young friend who is having issues now. You know, how can this girl come out of it? How can she deal with society? Her mother is part of the society.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm happy that she has a job.
She's got a job, but she's not happy.
First of all, thank God that she has a job. Secondly, she should know that what her mother is doing is not because the mother hates her, but the mother is doing it from out of love for her.
But that's a wrong approach.
And her wish for her is to see her daughter get married.
Sure.
2, 3, I would say that she, on the other side, for her mental health sake, I would advise that she leaves that environment.
Leave that environment. The environment is toxic.
The environment is not conducive at all for her mental health sake.
Very toxic, yeah.
Then, the pressure she's facing, you choose to be angry when somebody insults you.
Okay.
When you throw words at me now, I choose to allow that word that you have thrown at me to get me angry, or I'll just look at it.
Just let it slide. Okay.
Talking from experience.
Okay.
I'm not married too.
So you're single?
Yes, I'm single.
Are you searching? Because there are some singles that are not searching.
Let me put myself in that category of those that are searching.
Okay. It will happen.
Yes, certainly. But one thing we should all know, when this thing comes like this, pressure will come from people, especially your immediate family. They will stigmatize you. They will insult you. They will mock you. They will make you feel bad. They will make you seem as though you are the worst person on earth.
To just make you feel worthless.
It will make you feel worthless, because if you are not worthless, if you are valuable, why should not a man come?
If one's family cannot support
Family
their
are
unmarried
the worst
daughters,
person
who
that will deal
will?
with you the most? Family members. Mother, father. When it's your birthday, they will say, your birthday is coming, oh. You are getting older by the day, oh. When are we going to eat rice?
As if they have not been eating rice since.
And
But you know that party jollof is usually very sweet. Very sweet.
Of course, they will definitely eat enough jollof rice when the time comes. Then they will leave them. They will call you names. You won't be able to contribute to anything valuable in the family, especially when it comes to talking. They will shun you. But it's just like I said earlier, it's a matter of choice to allow those their characteristics to make you feel bad. One, whoever is married has not married your own. Whoever is giving birth to children is not giving birth to your own children. Everybody have their time. We all have our time. Let's take for instance now. If I want to walk from here to the gate, and somebody wants to walk from here to Oluku, who will get to their destination first if we are living at the same time?
The one who decides to run.
No. Somebody who is living here to Oluku, somebody who is living here to the gate. The one that is living here to the gate will get to the destination on time than the one going to Oluku.
Sure.
The one that is going to Lagos, it will take longer
some time.
That's how life is. We all have our calendar, which our parents and our loved ones may not know.
No.
They just assume you came to life first, so everything should happen to you first before it gets to them. And once their own comes first before yours, you are seen as somebody who should not be reckoned with. You are seen as a burden.
That's sad.
But one thing you should know, that being a single is not the singles making. It's not the singles making. So when the pressure comes like this, family gives you, just excuse yourself. Do things that make you happy. Go to occasions that make you happy. Be in the midst of people that make you happy. Try to make new friends. Try to engage yourself. Thank God for Google these days. You can take online courses. You can Google anything and be learning new skills. Take online courses to improve on yourself. Add knowledge to knowledge. Add skills to skills.
Unfortunately, not every single girl belongs to this category.
But
most of them belongs to the depression department of life.
that one shouldn't arise at all.
They belong to the hopelessness department of this world. I don't know why.
No, there's no room for depression. You shouldn't give room for depression at all. No.
Because a lot of us women have this condition of wallowing in self-pity, and then you become angry at the world. You know, most single girls are usually very angry, particularly when they have gotten to that age and men are not coming. Is there a particular reason why men are not coming? Is it the way she dress? Is it the way she talk? Exactly what? Can we put a finger on it?
The reason why men are not coming is beyond them.
Is it spiritual? You know, women, we
can't really
we
say.
fit everything with spiritual everything.
Whatever it is, you can't really say, because then you will say, okay, this person is by dress. You see ladies that are very beautiful,
exceptionally so,
intelligent,
sure,
educated, well-mannered,
sure,
yet no one is coming for them in marriage. There you will see somebody that is very arrogant, dirty, and street fighters. You see men crawling on their feet to marry them. How can you explain that?
What is that chemistry? How can you explain it? I don't know how to explain it.
So when somebody is not married, the mindset of people saying that she has a bad character, she does not have a manner, it's not always the case.
Okay. But sometimes it's the case.
Control. Sometimes, but it's not always. I won't say it's 100% no.
Okay.
There are some cases like that. A lot of things happen on daily basis. Is it by the dressing? If a man truly loves a woman, they will pick up that woman, work on her, change her to become a better person.
That is if the woman wants to be changed. If she wants to be a better person, because there are some, take a pig to the river to bait. After baiting, the pig is still a pig. The next available pond of mud, that pig is jumping inside. So women are just like that.
Well, yes, I would not also argue that there are women like that, but there are some people in that category. They are well-mannered, they are believers, they go to church, but still, the men are not forthcoming.
Perhaps
some of them have even gone the extra mile. It's okay, let me even help the man.
Okay, financially,
because most of these ladies seems to have a way. Some of them do have money. They can take care of themselves. They want, okay, maybe I am not doing enough. Some of them will not even go. Let us not deceive ourselves. We all have standards for ourselves. So we not even go below that standard.
The standard set already.
You now discover that even the men too, on their past, they are not happy matters. It's then you will know that there are many worthless guys out there.
There's so many, right?
Yes, there are many worthless guys out there. They're just looking for people to siphon. People.
Perhaps because they feel the girl is desperate.
This lady has money. Let me go and form love to her. Will come around you. He'll be telling you, I don't have money, I have issues, just to siphon the lady. Because all these things that people do to single ladies make many of them to be desperate. Because of desperation, they will now start doing things that they ought not to be doing. Go extra mile.
Just to get a man.
Just to get a man. And the men, knowing fully well these people are desperate, they will take advantage of them. I overheard one day inside the bus, even some of our religious people, they are not left out in this. They don't see anything, they will tell you, don't worry, your husband is now your husband. The sowing seed, God will do it. I overheard a lady one day, I was in the bus.
Okay.
The two ladies were talking behind me. And they said, the pastor said, the pastor said I should be giving, I should be sowing seed, that the man will soon leave his wife and come and marry me. Can you go over
that again? A pastor.
That the pastor kept telling her to keep sowing seed to him.
Okay, sow seed to the pastor.
That
sow seed into the life of the pastor. Yes, some of these pastors are creating wahala in this country.
For the man to leave his wife and come and get married to her.
To divorce his wife.
Yes, that right now she does not have money again.
To sow the seed.
When I heard that thing, I just pinching myself.
She has just been pouring water inside the basket.
So that thing will not be possible. Single ladies too, they should be careful. Most of us, we don't try. I will add myself to it.
I don't try.
Most of us, we don't try. There are many single men out there. Going for people's husband is not a good idea. trying to destroy people's home.
What if the man desires a second, third, fourth wife?
First of all, check
can you
if the
blame
man
the girl?
religion permits it.
Is there any religion that does not permit more than a wife?
If the Christians does not permit it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure about this?
Yes.
It's a story we are going to take up one day. Exactly where it is written in the Holy Book that a Christian man must marry one wife. I'm just asking because I see a lot of Christian men with multiple wives.
We take that one.
we will take that someday. Okay, please go ahead.
So you will check that first of all, if it's allowed.
Okay.
Because all of this we are saying, we have culture. Like where I'm from, men can marry more than one wife.
Okay.
So they are known for marrying more than one
That's
wife.
why I asked you that question just now. Say, are you sure?
Traditionally, you can marry more than one wife.
Yes.
Then, two, you get to know the person. For me, I don't believe somebody else's husband should be what I should be hanging my coat on. To be a distraction to somebody's family. No.
Then you're one of a kind because most women out there are looking for other people's husbands.
No.
That's just the gospel truth. They get more attracted to the man just because he's married and trying to edge the woman who is at home out. That's woman doing woman. Shaggy. That's the way I'm looking at it.
It shouldn't be so. To me, I believe to every woman there is a man.
But going by statistics, women are more. The last time I checked, it's like 10 women to one man.
I will not argue that also because
it's like 10 women to one man. If you go to the hospitals these days, if there are 10 women in labor, 2 might just bring forth male. The remaining 8 now woman picking.
We have
so who will marry all these other women?
We have reasons for having more female children or more girls or ladies than men.
Okay, so what's that reason?
One, if you check the statistics of people that go into crime, they are mainly guys, majorly guys. People that get accident on the way, majority of them are guys.
Okay, maybe because there are more male drivers on the road.
Most people that we hear about those clashes here and there, they involve guys. These are potential husbands. So it starts from there. We calculate those statistics and look at the female aspect of it. You see that they die more than the female. At best, the statistics may be equal, but as they go on, one will reduce due to the vices in the society. Most of the things that we see that involve guys, women are not always there, and most of them leads to death. It reduces them.
So women don't take such risks that men take.
That's just the right word. The risk that men take that takes their life, a lot of women do not do that. Majority of women do not do that. We are the softer side that are beg and not fit. We shift to one side.
Okay, before we came into the studio, I was discussing this topic with somebody, and the person said, do you realize that more than 50% of married women are very loose, wayward? That most single girls are even more respected than some married women.
You are right, not respected. They are more
let me not call my friend's names now because that we're discussing this topic and he said, come. Some married women are nothing to write home about. While some single girls are just okay. All right, Dorcas, time is not really our friend. So what's your advice for single girls so that they don't commit suicide anymore, so that they become game changers in our society?
Well, for the single out there, you have to make yourself happy. Happiness, they say, is free. If you are believing God for a life partner, it is the best time for you to develop yourself.
Okay.
Because certainly the husband will come. The children will come.
Okay.
And when they come, you may not have this time that you have now.
To develop yourself.
What you should do is sort of crying.
Wetting your pillows every night.
Isolating yourself from people. Wetting your pillow at night.
Going from one crusade to another.
Going from one crusade to another. try to make good use of the time by adding knowledge to yourself. Do not find yourself, do not go to a place where you are not welcome.
Okay.
Do not be in the midst of people who do not add value to you.
Okay.
Look for people that will add value to you and be with those kind of people.
Okay.
Select your friends. Be selective in your friends.
So take charge of
Take
your
charge
life.
of yourself.
Exactly, Dorcas. This is where I'm going to thank you for finding time to be with us on the program. I've enjoyed talking to you. You talk so smoothly, quietly, gently. I go copy your style because I get a lot of grime. All right, people, this is where we'll call it a day on the program, Woman to Woman. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye. Thank you, Dorcas.